Welcome to Good News. So, what's been happening? The BBC interviewed the worst Boris Johnson lookalike ever.
I've always had concerns about this one. I mean, I've noticed in the
Did you see the moment a bloke turned into a horse on the news?
You can't sit on your balcony.
My award for awkward handshake of the week goes to these guys.
Thank you very much indeed. Bear with us for a second. Thanks very much.
Here's a question. Did anyone else see Gollum having a shit on the news?
Hello, and no one that did any good job for your department.
Mind you, if you think that's shocking, what the hell is going on underneath this blanket?
Where it's a fair bit colder, especially since they turned their central heating off 12 months ago.
So what's been going on? Well, the big economic news was this.
The UK economy has avoided a triple-dip recession after it grew by 0.3% in the first 3 months of the year.
Yay! 0.3%! We're in the money! Come on, honey! I bet everyone was excited, right?
The analogy that I would draw, it's a bit like finding out at a fair that your child's won a lollipop. It's good news, but it's not going to change your life.
Cheers, Dr. Doom! Dad, I've won a lollipop! Yeah, we were adopted. Did you watch the BBC coverage? They treat us like idiots. Look at the location they chose to illustrate economic growth.
After an awful winter, signs of growth. And not just in the garden.
A garden centre! Look, everyone, the economy's growing just like trees grow. Christ, what would they show if we were still in recession? The UK economy is flatlining, just like this guy. Back to you in the studio. Now, one of the most fascinating parts of the story, did you see one of the reasons why we're out of recession? According to the latest research, looking at cat videos at work can increase your productivity. Well, I am about to put productivity in Britain through the roof. Should we call that 0.4%? I'm making changes! How does that make you want to work hard? All that makes me want to do is find a cat and put him on a toilet. If you're going to Google that, here's a tip. Don't write slippery pussy. It's a very different. Now, staying in the world of finance, over in Ireland, a great story about winning the lottery.
The country's newest lotto millionaire has said he'll be back at work in Bordnamona on Monday, despite winning €1.2 million over the weekend.
Luckily, he did an interview, so we all know what it feels like to win the lottery.
I was having Anne-Marie was in the car and we were just chatting for a second. I look up at the lotto sign and Mr. Brad said, God, I haven't done the lotto in a long time. How much green do you think I need over that?
No idea.
She looked at me and looked up at the clock and she looked at it. She said, get back in there quick. She's took the state here, get in the bed. She said, you know, and the rest of it.
Uh-huh.
We was down to here then and we looked at the ticket and of course Anne-Marie thought I was cotton. I had a ticket doctor for her, like making a cut of it. So she had her examination there and we read the numbers and looked at them. Anne came in and she says, what's wrong? And I says, I'm going to tell you something, Anne Hansen. You were talking to me.
Well, that's that cleared up. Did you hear about this?
A local council candidate for UKIP is facing criticism after allegedly posting a series of anti-gay comments on Facebook. John Sullivan is accused of writing that regular physical exercise in schools can prevent homosexuality.
Exercise stops you being gay? How does that work? I love cock so much. Tits. Exercise stops you from being gay. That is bullshit. Shall I tell you why, my friends? 2 words. Louis Spence. He is amazingly fit, and I don't know if you've noticed this about Louis. But when it comes to vagina, he ain't a diner. He don't lunge, but a clunge. You're having a howler if you think it likes growler. Now, it's bollocks, innit? Some exercise can put you off sex altogether. Not that it's all bad news. Over in America, there's been a special birthday.
YouTube, the video sharing website, is 8 years old today. From modest beginnings as the brainchild of 3 men having dinner in a flat in California, it's grown into a worldwide phenomenon.
God bless YouTube. It's given us so much. Pandas sneezing, grannies dancing, and tender family moments like a baby's first steps. Over at Sky News, they highlighted the most terrifying threat affecting mankind.
All the snow and ice of recent months may have melted away, but its effects could mean a tough summer ahead for hay fever sufferers.
No! Some of us are gonna get hay fever! Did you see some of the horrific side effects of this heartbreaking disease?
I get streaming eyes, running nose, and a sore throat as well. I have to take some drugs for it. It's quite debilitating. It can last a day or so.
A day! Holy shit, a day with a runny nose! Is there no God? People are dying in Syria. Fuck that! That guy's got the snuffles! It's such a pathetic disease, isn't it? Bloodshot eyes, tears streaming down your face. Who did this to you? Flowers. They were too powerful. It gets better. Did you see the graphic that Sky used to explain hay fever? Take a look at this. It's like they're treating us like kids.
1 in 5 people in the UK suffer from hay fever. It's caused by an allergic reaction to pollen.
The sneezing man says it's you! Now we all understand. Christ, what do they do for bowel problems? Or STDs. Next up, and who would have thunk it, but plastic surgery is bad for you.
A major review into the UK's cosmetics industry has warned that injections used to plump up the skin are a crisis waiting to happen. Fillers are treated too casually and could go horribly wrong.
You're telling me?
You went for the kind of cheap option and it backfired horribly.
Buy cheap, buy twice, my mum always said.
It looks really painful.
It was agonising, to be honest. I'm not going to downplay it.
Holy shit! Looks like a gibbon's arsehole. She looks like she's been on a date with Chris Brown. He is, of course, an arsehole. Woman, that's not how you pronounce umbrella. Now, what I don't understand, why do women want big lips? I've never heard a bloke go, what do I like in a woman? I like it when they look like they're kissing a window. It's madness. I've never caught a trout and gone, fucking hell, he's all right. Oh, let's hope fish do have a 5-second memory. Now, women are beautiful things. You don't need to change your body. It's like women who have their anuses bleached. Yeah. What are them men going? She's pretty, she's clever, she's funny, but her arsehole's mauve. You know me, guys. I like mahogany sapphire. Trust me, ladies, if you let a guy bum you, he's not bothered about the colour. He's not going down there with a Dulux colour chart. I'm terribly sorry, Cynthia, it's the wrong shade. Let's call the whole thing off. Not that I'm against all plastic surgery. Did you hear about this? A man born without a penis is to be given an entirely new manhood made from his arm. Now that would be amazing.
There you go, son. 3 points.
Cheers, mate. In world news, the French president got a lovely gift from the people of Mali.
An official in Mali presented the president of France, Francois Hollande, with a camel in gratitude for France's fight against Islamic militants in Mali.
Now, unfortunately, he couldn't take the camel back, so he left it in Mali for safe keeping. I wonder how the camel got on.
He left the animal with a family in Mali who said they'd watch it, but shortly after Hollande left Mali, the family slaughtered the camel and used it to make a stew.
They ate his camel! Yeah, bye! Yeah, we'll look after your camel, yeah! I feel like camel tonight, like camel tonight. They ate his camel! Do you reckon he called back? Are you alright? What? How's your camel doing? Oh, he's great, yeah. Yeah, I'll just put him on the phone.
I'm having a great time. Nobody's eating me or nothing.
Still, the people of Mali need all the help they can get. Have you heard about their army? If you think budget cuts in this country are tough, have a look what their troops have to put up with.
Due to a lack of ammunition, the Mali soldiers have to use their imagination instead.
They can't afford bullets, so they have to pretend. Bang, 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 bang. This isn't working. Call in the Air Force. Just one bloke. Christ, what do their tanks look like this? I'd love to see the arguments when they're training.
Bang, bang, you're dead. 50 bullets in your head. Well, I'm not dead because my leg was off the floor and I'm wearing an invisible cloak that repels bullets. So jog on, Ibrahim.
Also, what if you can't do the noise? Imagine that. Just a load of sheep. Someone say my name. Still, it could be worse. Look what their search and rescue team have to put up with. Mind you, if you think the Mali army are having a hard time, check out what's happening to the Germans. A group of male German soldiers are experiencing an extremely bizarre health ailment, which is growing boobs. I'm not making this up. Look at this. According to a medical report, soldiers use the rifles to repeatedly slap their chest, which stimulates hormones. As a result, breasts start to grow. Soldiers with tits. That would really freak out the enemy, wouldn't it? Okay, men, ready, aim, fuck me. Imagine that on the battlefield. Stand still, or I swear to God I'll motorboat you. How did he look when he died? Really happy. One thing you can guarantee, if this happens to our soldiers, it's really going to affect training drills. Gentlemen, not all of you will survive, but those that do will have... Do you want to fucking pay attention? Oh, fellas, come on. Fellas, it's just a massive pair of tits. They're just huge whammers. What's wrong with you people? That is the best sketch we've ever done. I had those boobs for a week. They were amazing. Back in Blighty, scandal has hit the world of horse racing.
British horse racing has been hit by its biggest ever doping scandal after 11 horses from the Godolphin stable were found to have been drugged with banned steroids.
Horses are on roids. What, are they going to look like this? Mind you, let's see a jockey try and whip him. Midget, you touch me again, I'll put my hoof up your ass. Apparently they knew something was wrong when the horses ran the race with the jockey in his arms. Just, get out of the fucking way! Ah! I tell you, if this catches on, it's really going to change gyms. To be honest, it could have been worse. With the size of their noses, imagine if they'd been on coke. Oh, man! We should jump some fences and do a rodeo, write a novel and move to France and take up hand gloves and start a restaurant and make an album and go to Mars. I'm off my fucking hoof! To be honest, it's not horses on roids you want to worry about. Some of them are on acid. And it didn't end well for that fella. Not this the only animal story in the news. Did you see this belter about a bloke from Wales that fought a shark?
A Welsh grandfather who helped wrestle a shark away from children on a beach in Australia. You may have seen the footage. Well, he's been sacked from his job after his employers saw the incident on television.
Basically, he was away from work on sick leave, but while he was on holiday, he saved some kids from a shark. His boss saw it on telly and sacked him. You can't sack him, he's amazing. I mean, is this not the most incredible description of a shark attack ever?
I'm there, you know, enjoying the sunshine, and all of a sudden you get this scream of help shark, and there's this beautiful shark, and it's an absolutely beautiful specimen. And the trouble is that sharks and young people don't mix.
I said it, I don't care who knows. Sharks, children, not a good idea. He's brilliant, right? Listen to what he thought when he met the shark.
When I see his mouth wide open, his jaws wide open, and I'm looking at them teeth, I think to myself,
am I gonna die? How will I be remembered?
Why the hell have you got so many teeth?
I said, fucking hell, man, he looked like Luis Suarez. Imagine him in Jaws. How much better would that film be? Da-da, da-da. Oi, Dreyfus, look at the molars on this bastard. You want to get down the dentist, bud? From fighting sharks to a sexy thief.
If you've decided you have to steal a sex toy, you might as well steal the most extravagant one you can. According to the AP, an armed robber in Brazil made off from a swanky adult store with a $4,000 18-karat gold-plated vibrator on Wednesday.
He stole a $4,000 golden vibrator. You're probably thinking, wow, some lucky lady's going to enjoy that. Not really. He forgot to steal the vibrators, Charlie. I'm going to give you the evening of your life. Oh, bollocks. Never mind, we'll just do what they do in Mali. Now, this is the part of the show I genuinely don't know anything about. There's going to be a mystery guest who's been in the news, and I have to figure out who that person is. So, please welcome my mystery guest! Nice to meet you.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm alright, thank you.
What's your name?
Lauren.
Lauren, I'm Russell. I see you have Albert Einstein here.
Yes.
So, presumably it has something to do with the mind.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. What could it be? Are you one of those unfortunate people in life that has no brain?
Funnily enough, no.
No? Is this something to do with this? This looks a bit like sort of a crystal ball type thing. Are you sort of a Mystic Meg type figure?
No.
Can you see into the future?
I wished.
You wish?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Predict. You never know, you might get it right. What will happen tomorrow? What will happen tomorrow in that lady's life? I'll put my hand on her head, see if you can guess. Touch me, so it makes sense. What's gonna happen, what's gonna happen, what's gonna happen, what's gonna happen? Go!
You're gonna get a bus somewhere.
You're like a wizard! It's gonna be so awkward if you get hit by a bus tomorrow. Oh, my dream car! So, are you a member of Mensa? You're one of the wisest girls in the country? You're...
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
That's it? So why have you been in the news?
I was in the news for being a 16-year-old with an IQ higher than Albert Einstein's.
Really? Oh, come on, that was amazing! Yeah, whatever, yeah, well, sometimes I can get a tea bag, throw it across the room and it lands in a cup, so we've all got skills. What's your IQ?
161.
What's that, loser?
It was only predicted, but 160.
It was only predicted?
Yeah, predicted.
Smells like bullshit, honey. Who predicted that?
I'm not sure.
You should know that, surely.
I probably should.
What's it like being really clever? It must be fantastic. Are you cleverer than your mum?
She'd like me to say no, but I'd like to think yeah.
You know those signs that say, please don't go on the grass?
Yeah.
How do they get there? Have you ever done anything stupid? Because you're so wise, do you ever sort of wig out and do silly things?
Oh yeah, I'm always doing stupid things.
Like what?
Well, one of the main things is I constantly burn myself.
Okay, I was thinking more like, oh, I dress up dogs, not self-harm. I don't know the answers. I don't know the answers.
No, that...
Gee, don't attack yourself with a Bunsen burner. You'll learn new things.
No, it was hair curlers. I was curling my hair in the mirror and it looked the opposite way, so I rolled it into my head rather than out.
That's lovely. Have you had a lot of media attention with your wise mind?
Yeah, it's all been really overwhelming. I was on Twitter last night.
Nice, one sec. Carry on.
It's fine.
Maybe don't guess.
I've got a dad.
You've got a dad? Show off. Clever, and you hate orphans. So you were on Twitter last night?
Yeah, and I tweeted, oh, I'm so bored. And Edwina Corrie tweeted me back saying, oh, don't be bored, sweetheart, read a book, preferably mine.
Oh, really? What did you say back?
I just retweeted it.
Hey, Edwina, what was it like sucking off John Major? Did you not know that?
No.
I did. How have you dealt with all this media attention?
Most of it's been really positive, so it's been nice, but I've had a few negative things. That some woman turned around to me and was like, oh, you're doing well, but get rid of those ratty hair extensions. And I thought, well, it's my real hair.
Oh. Why did she say that?
It was on one of the newspaper articles that's on the internet, and then you can, like, comment on it and stuff.
Oh, really? Fuck, what a bunch of tools. It's so weird, that, isn't it? It's like that, the world of... It's like, particularly on the Daily Mail, there was once a thing, on the Daily Mail comments, Kerry Katona was trying to move a cupboard, right? And she put it in her car and it wouldn't fit. And amazingly, this was a story in the Daily Mail. And somebody wrote underneath in capital letters, I've said it before, I'll say it again, Katona, get a van. My friend Carl's got no hair. Carl, come here, right? Can I just grab your hair? Is that
go
right?
for it.
Come here, he'd kill. Put it there, right? He'd kill for that, and... People should never take hair for granted.
Don't. Cherish it while you have it. That'd be my advice.
There you go. I'll tell you what, life doesn't get weirder than that, does it? No. I bet you thought when you woke up this morning you'd never have a bald man led there. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for my mystery guest! Elsewhere this week, did you hear about this?
Rugby player Danny Cipriani has been discharged from hospital. He was kept in overnight after being hit by a bus during a night out in Leeds yesterday.
Did you see what he did to the bus? He fucked it up! How hard is he? He was released from hospital the next day. The bus is still in intensive care. Apparently he got pissed and ran in the road. When I'm pissed, I like a bit of a dance. He's like, I want to play Frogger. Imagine the passengers. Oh my God, we've hit someone. Hope he's okay. What? He's the bloke that goes out with Kelly Brook. Reverse it. Sorry, Danny. Why do you got to feel a bit sorry for Danny Cipriani? He's a professional rugby player. He's played for England. What was the front cover of the Daily Star? Kelly Brook's lover beats her bus. It doesn't matter what he does, it's always about her. Danny Cipriani's found the cure for cancer. Check out Kelly's bangers. Next up, a lovely story about a man in India who created a school under a bridge.
Indian shopkeeper Rajesh Kumar Sharma has set up a school under a busy railway bridge in New Delhi.
शिक्षा एक इतना बड़ा अधिकार है और हथियार है अगर बच्चे को नहीं मिलता ना तो वो बर्बाद हो जाता है.
The outdoor classroom consists of 3 blackboards painted on walls and rugs for the children to sit on.
मैं सर ऐसे आज से 2-3 साल पहले ये जंगल का एरिया पूरा पड़ता है तो इधर जो है मैं घूमता हुआ चला आया तो यहाँ पर देखा तो बहुत सारे बच्चे मेरे खेलते हुए पाए 12-12, 14-14 साल के बच्चे थे जो कि स्कूल नहीं जाते थे और रेत मिट्टी में खेल रहे थे.
Around 40 pupils, aged between 4 and 12, attend the unusual classroom for 2 hours each day, learning maths and basic reading and writing skills. Many students are from impoverished families living in nearby slums where schools are limited. Rajesh, who provides all reading and writing materials for free, one day hopes to build a real facility for the children.
सर ये अब अनपढ़ वालों बात तो है नहीं पढ़े लिखे आदमी यहाँ पर जो है स्कूल तो गवर्नमेंट दे नहीं सकती. सपना तो हमारा यही है कि यहाँ पर एक छोटा सा स्कूल बने जिसमें कि यहाँ के जितने बच्चे हैं वो अच्छी तरीके से पढ़ें.
There you go, what a dude. Lovely little thing. Thanks very much for watching the news. Good night, my chums. Good night.